You are not lazy. Hit that notification bell so you can get my videos every time I upload content. The reason why you are not lazy and how to stop being lazy is pretty simple, guys. It's all about the resources that you put in your body. See, a lot of you guys, y'all are eating trash food and you're not putting the right resources in your body. Ashwagandha, sea moss, plant protein, peanut butter. This is what's going to boost up your electromagnetic frequency. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't understand, the power of, natural resources. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to these natural resources, it's going to give you more mental strength as well. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't have no mental energy. That's lion mane. If you take a lion mane, which is a supplement, that's gonna give you mental strength as well. If y'all not lazy, y'all lacking the correct resources when it comes down to putting it in your body. You know what I'm saying? It all works in symbiotic connection. Your body is a temple to heaven. Your body is a temple. You know what I'm saying? Your body is what's gonna govern you, including your mind with it, right? Your mind really governs the body, but that's gonna go along with it. It's gonna work in symbiotic connection when you're putting the right resources in your body. A lot of y'all putting the wrong resources in y'all body, bro. Y'all ain't taking no protein. Y'all ain't taking no plant protein. Y'all not eating no peanut butter. Y'all not taking no ashwagandha. Y'all not taking no sea moss. Y'all not taking none of this type of these natural resources that's going to boost up your electromagnetic frequency. See, this is what's going to boost up your electromagnetic charge. A lot of y'all not lazy. Y'all just think y'all lazy, right? But it's what you lacking in your body. You know what I'm saying? You're not lacking discipline, right? The reason why you lacking discipline is because of what you're putting in your body. You're not putting the right resources in your body that's going to give you an electromagnetic charge so you can maintain that discipline. It's all spiritual, guys. It's all about what you putting in your body. I used to thought I was wondering what happened to my energy when I was a kid. Like when I was 12 years old, when I was like 11 years old, I used to be running around the house doing stuff for my parents and all that type of stuff. Then I realized, like, bro, what happened to that energy that I used to have? I started watching nasty videos, releasing my sperm. That's what was going on. I was releasing all my nutrients, my protein, my vitamins to create that electromagnetic charge so I can stay active. I was being lazy. I remember when I was being lazy, until I started to connect back to my essence, right? When I started to deviate away from watching nasty videos and I just started to take herbs, sea moss, protein powder, peanut butter, you know what I'm saying? Herbs, lion mane for the brain, to create a mental electromagnetic charge. That's when I stopped. That's when I got my energy back. You know what I'm saying? This is why I can keep dropping videos for you guys, helping you guys out. You know what I'm saying? Because I have figured out what was the problem. I used to be sluggish too as well. Releasing my sperm a lot. A lot of y'all guys, y'all smashing this chick, smashing that chick, smashing that chick. You releasing a lot of nutrients, proteins, and vitamins, herbs. If sperm can make a whole baby, bro, imagine what can it do if you let it build up inside your body. It's going to build you up. It's going to heal the body. A lot of y'all don't understand that, bro. Sperm is spiritual. This is why lions in the animal kingdom, they have mating season, the male lion. The male lion is not releasing his sperm all through the year. No, they have mating seasons. And when they're not in that mating season, they out hunting, right? They got to do they out surviving, right? Taking care of themselves. You know what I'm saying? There's a time and a place for everything. But a lot of you men, y'all don't understand that. Because you've been tricked by, this society to release sperm like crazy. Right? To worship what's between a woman's legs. But you are not lazy, man. You just need to put the right resources in your body. You need to check these resources out that I named. Like I said, I'm not a doctor or none of that type of stuff. So, this is with no malicious intent. If anything that I name, any resources that I name, make sure you check with your doctor before you take it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if you are allergic to it or not. But when I started getting on the sea moss, you know what I'm saying? When I started to get on semen retention, energy shot up, like going crazy with videos and everything. I'm still at it too. You know what I'm saying? This is why I can remain. This is why I can maintain my spot. And this is how I can maintain my discipline. It's all spiritual, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you being depleted, when you releasing your sperm, your electromagnetic energy towards women and all this type of stuff, the Bible tells you not to give a woman your strength. It destroys many kings. It's going to destroy your kingdom when you give a woman your strength. What is your strength? Your sperm. That's your, that's your life force. A lot of people, they don't believe that. They don't believe that at all. Sperm is spiritual. You know what I'm saying? That's like if you take sperm and then you put it in your hand, it's shiny. Why is it so shiny? You know what I'm saying? Because it's very, very it's pure, it's potent, it's very, very beneficial. Imagine if you let all that sperm build up in your body and get on semen retention. Oh my God, bro. It's gonna morph you to more of a masculine man. Right? You're gonna get back in masculine frame. You're gonna be less emotional, more masculine, more logical, more rational. This is what happens, guys. But you're not lazy. A lot of y'all think y'all lazy. Excuse me. Until you get on one of these resources that I just named. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna come to find out that you got more energy than you thought you had. You got a lot of energy. The body can generate a lot of energy. It can cultivate a lot of energy. As much energy as you want. You just gotta take these resources that I just named. You can get them off of Amazon, if you want to, but it's just truth. You guys got to be careful, man, about what you're doing with your electromagnetic frequency. You guys got to be careful about what you putting your energy towards to. And it don't even take that long, to take these resources that I tell you to take. It don't take that long just to drink it or, take the supplement or, mix up the protein. It don't take that long to drink it or eat peanut butter. It don't take that long to eat some peanut butter. You can eat 3 big scoops. You're going to feel totally different. You're going to feel more mental strength. You're going to feel a totally different a shift within your body, within your electromagnetic frequency. You're going to feel it. I'm trying to tell you guys. You're going to start to feel better, bro, when you stop releasing your sperm. But I'm just letting you guys know, bro. You ain't lazy. Stop saying that. Stop being that way. You lazy because you choose to be lazy. It's all about what you put in your body. It has nothing to do with nothing else. Because the more of electromagnetic charge that you generate, the more you're going to want to be active. Every time I cultivated energy, I was active. Just think about all the time that you drunk Red Bull or whatever the case is, you got active. Same thing when it comes down to me naming these resources, these natural resources that you could take. You're going to cultivate electromagnetic frequency, so you're going to be more positive. You're going to be more positive. You're going to be more active. A lot of y'all missing out, bro. Y'all missing out. Y'all wonder why y'all not working as hard as y'all want to work. You wonder why it seems like you're forcing everything. You don't have to force nothing. When you got the electromagnetic charge to do what you need to do, you don't got to force nothing. No, you feel tired because of what you lacking, bro. I'm just telling you straight up. You know what I'm saying? I say a lot of people like peanut butter. Get on that peanut butter. Take about 3 scoops. Like when you get up in the morning, bro, as soon as you get up in the morning, take 3 big scoops of peanut butter and eat it. Right? Get some water behind it. You don't want to choke on it. You know what I'm saying? Because peanut butter thick. Get you about 3 scoops of peanut butter. You're going to feel different within your mental energy. You're going to feel more mental energy. You're going to feel, your body going to feel more masculine. Like it'll wake you up, bro. Peanut butter will wake you up mentally. You're going to feel it. As soon as you take it and then you put that water behind it, you're going to feel a difference within your mind. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to feel tired. I'm telling you. You can even take 1 scoop of peanut butter. You'll feel the difference. Try 3 scoops. You're going to feel different, bro. Trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you. But if you take these other resources, these herbs, woo, trying to tell you. Powers beyond human comprehension. You're going to have energy that you never felt before. You're going to start cultivating energy that you never felt before, that you never thought you had. You're going to be working than you ever worked in your life. I'm trying to tell you. When you start taking these natural resources that I'm telling you about. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, bro, you're not lazy. It's all about what you're putting in your body You putting the wrong resources in your body and it's making you lazy. That's the problem. That's the secret, I guess. Is what you put in your body, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. Don't be tricked. Don't be easily convinced that it's something else. Or it's something else the reason why I'm lazy. No, bro. You eating food that doesn't give you an electromagnetic charge. That's what you're doing. You gotta eat food that's gonna give you an electromagnetic charge. And when you start eating food that give you an electromagnetic charge, you're gonna feel different. You're gonna feel different, bro. Probably less sleep. Probably less sleep. You don't need as much sleep as you think you need. You start taking these natural resources. You're gonna be up working, bro. You're gonna be focused. You're gonna be fit. You're gonna be disciplined. You're gonna be ready to work. You're not gonna be feeling like, here, I gotta drop another video, bro. I gotta keep this up. You're not gonna be feeling like that, bro. You're not gonna be feeling like that. You are lacking an electromagnetic charge, bro. That's what you lacking. You lacking natural resources. But when I truly realized that, I realized this when I was like, in my early 20s. I started taking natural resources, started taking more of it. I'm not saying I that's all I take is just natural resources. I kind of mix it, you know what I'm saying? But I make sure that I get me some herbs and some protein in me too. You know what I'm saying? Some peanut butter too. You know what I'm saying? I make sure I put that in my body so I can be on go. As a man, you gotta be on go, bro, at any time, at any given time. Even if you have to wake up out of your sleep to handle a situation. You gotta be ready. You gotta be on go. You gotta be fit. You gotta be focused. It's just the truth. This is how we supposed to be built as a man. The man's during the ancient age, bro. They was in masculine energy, bro. They was taking natural resources and they had swords, shields. They was going to war. Like they was really out here going to war, getting deleted out here, bro. And we don't have that same mentality. Well, of course, we're not gonna have that same mentality because I was back then. But I'm just saying, like being active like they used to be. Check out the guys in the ancient days. They was active. They was, carving their knives, making them sharper. Outside, shooting more arrows, just doing different stuff. They was outside of nature. Not a man now. They complaining about anything and everything. It's all about being in masculine energy, bro. Like I said, when you put the right resources in your body, woo. Why you think I got all these videos on YouTube? I'm not trying to boast or brag about nothing that I'm doing, but I'm just telling you what's working. I know what works. You just gotta follow suit. It's up to you if you want to follow or you don't want to follow. You don't have to. Now I said you can work at the same pace that you're working, or you can be sluggish and lazy about life and be miserable. Because when you lack an electromagnetic charge, bro, you're gonna start to feel lazy in life. You're gonna start to have a bad attitude. It changes your frequency. Once you put the right resources in your body, it'll change your spirit. You know what I'm saying? When you take a natural resource, it changes your spirit, bro. Trying to tell you guys. But like, it changed my spirit. This is why I'm on my second video. Because, it's just, I'm ready to work. I ain't got time to be playing. I just ain't got time to be playing, bro. Life is about growth. We got to grow, bro. We have to grow. And the rate that I'm growing, I'm just doing it at a high level because I'm putting the right resources in my body. A lot of people are not doing that. You're not lazy because your mama lazy, bro. You're not lazy because your dad lazy, bro. That's a lie. Don't believe that. That's nothing but a lie. That's deception. You're gonna start to feel better if you do what I tell you. It's just the truth. A lot of men, the reason why they just like they be lazy and wish and kind of like catch an attitude about working Because you ain't putting the right resources in your body. You got to put enough of it in your body. A man need a lot of protein, bro. A man need a lot of protein. Yeah, your body produce protein, but it's not producing damn near nowhere near enough for your body weight. It ain't producing nowhere near enough for your body weight. I'm just telling you. Like I said, a lot of people, they don't know that. They think that, oh yeah, my body produce protein, it's getting it, bro. No, it's not getting enough. It's getting some, but it's not getting nowhere near enough that you actually need, the actual amount that you actually need. It's not getting enough because you won't be lazy. You won't be around here sluggish. You won't be around here playing around and all this type of stuff, being late, catching attitude about working, about doing stuff. You're gonna catch an attitude about it. No, it's all about energy, guys. It's about God too, but mainly about God. But when it comes down to you being lazy, it's about your energy, bro. Your energy is low. If you find yourself catching attitude about doing something, or I gotta, bro, you need some peanut butter, bro. Not milk. You need peanut butter and some water. Get a big scoop of peanut butter, take it. Your mindset gonna be different, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. You gonna be ready to do it. You gonna be alive. You gonna feel alive, bro. See, a lot of y'all don't feel alive inside. Y'all feeling weak inside. You know, we emasculate ourselves because of the lack of knowledge. We emasculate ourselves, man, because of lack of knowledge, man. No, wisdom is key, bro. Having wisdom is key, bro. And being spiritual, no, even the wise gotta come to the spiritual ones for advice. They gotta ask them for advice. You know, yeah, y'all don't believe that. I know y'all don't believe that. But even the wise people gotta ask the spiritual for advice. No, spiritual people, we all about God. We all about energy. You know, we all about what we put in our body, you know, because our body is temple to heaven. You know, for the people that's truly spiritual, we deal with the herbs. You know, a lot of people they ain't dealing with the herbs. You know what I'm saying? They ain't dealing with the protein either. But just checking my phone. But guys, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, get on something. You need something. Stop drinking. Oh yeah, also too, that Red Bull, bro, that's not good for you. These energy drinks, they're not good for you. They make you feel jittery. That's why they make you feel so they're not good for you, bro. It's better to do peanut butter or plant protein or herbs or sea moss or ashwagandha than to get on the energy drinks. Them energy drinks, they're not good for you, bro. You know, they can damage your heart. You know what I'm saying? I've tried energy drinks, bro. I felt jittery. It made me feel jittery, bro. Like, peanut butter don't make me feel jittery. Sea moss don't make me feel jittery. You know? Plant protein or herbs, that don't make me feel jittery. Bro, get off them energy drinks, bro. It's destroying you, bro. It's slowly destroying you. I know a lot of y'all guys, y'all don't want to hear this. But it's just the truth. You got to get on the right resources. You're destroying your body with energy drinks. They're not good, bro. They're not good for you. Unless it's natural. Unless it's 100% organic. No GMO, all that. That's something different. If it don't say that, don't mess with it, bro. Them energy drinks, don't mess with them, bro. Do what I tell you. I'm gonna take me some peanut butter right after this. I'm gonna give me like one big scoop before I go to bed. And I'm gonna get me a big scoop in the morning. But I got sea moss in, tonic alchemy, herbs. I got plant protein. I got all that. Lion man, I got all that up there. You know, I got all that up there. Whenever I need it, I tap in. You know, but I took that peanut butter yesterday. That's when because I eat peanut butter with crackers. I'm gonna stop eating it with crackers. You know what I'm saying? But yesterday I took that peanut butter. I just took one scoop of peanut butter, bro. All day, bro. I had mental energy. All day I had one big scoop of peanut butter. I just took one big scoop. All day I didn't feel tired mentally. Yesterday, or today, I don't feel tired right now mentally. Normally I feel tired. Like after I'm done eating, I feel a little tired mentally. That peanut butter, bro. Like I said, if you don't want to take the sea moss, the plant protein, or the herb, do the peanut butter. Do that peanut butter, bro. All right. You know what I'm saying? But it's all up to you. Like I said, make sure you go to your doctor before you take any of these resources that I'm telling you, these natural resources that I'm telling you. Make sure you go to your doctor. You know what I'm saying? Don't depend on me and just take for what I'm saying, because you might be allergic to this stuff. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? This video is no malicious intent at all. I'm only just, this is my opinion, right? This is my opinion, guys. I gotta make this clear to y'all, because y'all be taking everything I say a lot of times literal, and y'all be trying to try stuff out. But you gotta make sure you're not allergic to it first. Okay, so if you made it this far to the end of the video, man, like I said, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, bro. Get on that peanut butter, man. If you're not allergic to it, if you don't want to take other stuff. But I got herbs, I got peanut butter, I got everything. I know what I need. You know what I'm saying? I know when my body is getting too much energy, like way too much. If I get too much energy, I stop taking it. I back off for a while, right? Until my energy go back down. If my energy go back down, I start to feel a little tired, then I'm back on it. That's how you gotta do it. You gotta do everything within increments. You gotta do everything within the balance, right? You know what I'm saying? But you want to make sure your energy is up, right? You want to feel good. You don't want to feel sluggish, bro. If you waking up sluggish, it's because you ain't got enough protein and nutrients and vitamins in your body. If you wake up feeling sluggish, when you wake up and feeling like energetic, that means you got enough in you. You doing what you're supposed to do. All right. So I hope you guys some products. I hope they help y'all and encourage you sort of way, guys. Just to quote me, aristocracy, man. I'm out, y'all.